د شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوي پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا
Good evening and thank you for joining us on this Friday, September 5, 2025. Thank you for joining us. I'm Suleiman Talash. Afghan Foreign Minister Maulavi Amir Khan Muttaqi held a telephone conversation with Iranian Foreign Minister Dr. Said Abbas Arwaqchi. The Iranian Foreign Minister expressed condolences over the recent Kunar earthquake and assured necessary humanitarian assistance. In return, Maulavi Amir Khan Muttaqi thanked Iran for its sympathy and support and shared the latest updates on the incident. Meanwhile, Foreign Minister Maulavi Amir Khan Muttaqi held a telephone conversation with Turkmenistan's Deputy Chairman of the Cabinet of Ministers and Foreign Minister Rashid Mirdayouf. The Turkmen Foreign Minister expressed condolences over the earthquake damage in eastern provinces and announced emergency humanitarian aid from the charitable foundation of Turkmenistan's national leader Gurbanguly Berdi Muhammadov. The assistance includes clothing, tents, medicine, and food supplies. On the other hand, Minister of Economy Qaridin Muhammad Hanif met with the head of the Al-Imdad Charity Foundation. According to the ministry, the meeting focused on assistance for earthquake victims and other vulnerable groups. The minister welcomed the foundation's support and urged the implementation of long-term development projects to improve living conditions in affected areas. The Ministry of Transport and Aviation says nearly 100 infrastructure projects worth around 4 billion Afghanis are underway nationwide, with 50% set to be completed and operational within a year. Here's a detailed story.
The Ministry of Transport and Aviation has announced that it is continuing its efforts to standardize transport services across the country. According to the ministry officials, dozens of projects valued at nearly 2.5 billion Afghanis are currently in progress and are expected to be completed and operational within the next year.
The Ministry of Transport and Aviation has planned and designed around 50 projects, with procurement process completed, and they are currently being implemented on the ground for 2.4 billion Afghanis. These are expected to be ready for use within the next 1 to 1.5 years.
The head of Project Planning, Research and Implementation at the Ministry states that the Ministry of Finance allocated funds for 48 other infrastructure projects in 1404, which include terminals.
Another 48 projects have also been allocated a budget by the Ministry of Finance for the fiscal year 1404. Including 21 parking lots and several terminals. Most of their design and planning processes have been completed and are now in the procurement phase. The cost of these projects exceeds 1.5 billion Afghanis.
Experts indicate that implementing public utility projects by the ministry can significantly enhance the quality of transport services in the country.
This is a very good initiative, and the more such projects are planned, the more self-sufficient Afghanistan will become. The government will remain stable, and employment will be generated for the people. Transportation is one of the fundamental pillars of a dynamic economy. The more standard and well managed it is, the more tangible and visible its impact will be on the economy.
The Ministry of Transport and Aviation recently laid the foundation stone for an electronic gate at the eastern port in the Puluchark area of Kabul, with a project cost of 162 million Afghanis. They also mentioned that many other electronic gate projects are currently in progress across the country.
Meanwhile, a delegation from the Ministry of Agriculture, Irrigation and Livestock, led by Deputy Minister for Agriculture and Livestock Maulavi Sadr Azam Osmani, met with the governor of Edreni province during their visit to Turkey. In the meeting, the Edreni governor stressed the need to expand cooperation in scientific research and assured that the provincial administration is ready to work with Afghanistan in technical fields and the sharing of expertise. This morning, September 5, two consecutive moderate earthquakes struck the eastern provinces. The first tremor measured 5.2 and the second 4.8 on Richter scale. The epicenter were located about 41 and 42 kilometers from Jalalabad city. UNICEF has announced that the first batch of European Union aid for earthquake victims arrived in Kabul on Thursday. The 130 tons of assistance include tents, medical supplies, clothing, and other shelter materials. According to UNICEF, the second shipment is also scheduled to arrive in Kabul today, Friday. Construction of an amusement park is underway in Kabul's 15th district. The Kabul municipality, in partnership with the UNDP, says the project aims to expand green spaces and provide a healthy recreational area for residents, with completion expected in 2 months. Here is the rest of the story.
An amusement park is set to be built in the third part of Khairkhana, Kabul's 15th district, covering an area of 10,000 square meters. Kabul municipality officials say the project will include fencing, paved sidewalks, a water well, an irrigation reservoir, planting of trees and flowers, and installation of garbage bins. The construction is being overseen by the municipality's planning and projects department, with officials assuring that the park will be operational within the next 2 months.
We have started the park construction work, and so far, approximately 40% of the work has been completed. The remaining work will be completed in the coming days.
Residents have welcomed the project, saying the new amusement park will provide a valuable space for children and families to enjoy recreation and spend quality time outdoors.
It's very important because children come here for recreation. A green area is being created here, and it is also good for the local residents. This is a good initiative. Since the Islamic Emirate came to power, the work of the municipality has improved. Roads have been built, parks have been constructed, sidewalks have been developed, and places where there were obstacles have been cleared. We are satisfied with the work.
The Kabul municipality adds that once completed, the amusement park will offer residents of the 15th district a well-equipped, modern space for recreation and relaxation.
In Kunar province, search operations in the quake-hit areas of Nurgal's Mazar Valley, Saukai's Dewagal Valley, Chapadara and Manugay districts have uncovered hundreds of bodies. This has raised the total death toll to 2,205, while the number of injured has reached 3,640. In the final reached that 3 development projects worth over 15 million Afghanis have been completed in the Zurmat district of Paktia province, while 2 new projects valued at more than 4 million Afghanis have been launched in Samkane and Laja Mangal districts of the province. At the inauguration ceremony, Minister of Energy and Water Maulavi Abdul Latif Mansoor said work on 27 dams will soon begin across the country. That's all for tonight. Stay tuned to the latest news updates from RTA News. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.
Sato I pasro vino da shahidanu kur da